Okay, welcome in. I'm now going to be reviewing Wednesday's action from the Major League Baseball season. Hard to believe that April's already over with and we're already in the month of May. So the Milwaukee Brewers were playing host to the Tampa Bay Rays. They would win this contest 7-1, improving the record to 19-11. After the loss, the Rays are now 14-18. Colin Rea is still perfect on the season. He is 3-0, while Zach Eflin is 1-3 after the loss. The Detroit Tigers are playing host to the St. Louis Cardinals. The final in this contest would be 4-1 in favor of the Tigers, improving the record to 18-13. After the loss, the Cardinals are now 14-17. Kenta Maeda got his first win of the season. He is 1-1, while Miles Mikolas is 2-4 after the loss. Alex Lange, I believe, got his second save for the Tigers. The Minnesota Twins were taking on the Chicago White Sox. The Twins would double up on the Sox. 10-5 would be the final, improving the record to 17-13. And after the loss, the White Sox are 19 games below 500 with a record of 6-25. Wow. Bailey Ober got his third win of the season. He is 3-1, while Dominic Leon is 0-1 after the loss. The Kansas City Royals were taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. They would win this contest 6-1, improving the record to 19-13. After the loss, the Jays are 15-17. Seth Lugo is 5-1 after the win, while Chris Bassett is 2-5 after the loss. The Oakland A's were playing host to the Pittsburgh Pirates, shutting out Pittsburgh 4-0 would be the final score. With the win, they're 15-17. After the loss, the Pirates are 14-18. Ross Stripling got his first win of the season. He is now 1-5, while Quinn Priester, I believe, is 0-2. The Seattle Mariners are playing host to the Atlanta Braves. The Braves would win this contest 5-2 would be the final score, improving their record to 20-9. After the loss, the Mariners are 17-14. Chris Sale is 4-1 after this victory, while Emerson Hancock is 3-3 after the loss. Raciel Iglesias got his 8th save for the Braves. The Angels are playing host to the Phillies. This would be a low-scoring and tight contest. 2-1 would be the final score. With that, Philly is now improved to 21-11, while the Angels have dropped to 11-20. Zach Wheeler got his third win. He is 3-3. Patrick Sandoval suffered the loss. He's 1-5. And Gregory Soto got his second save for the Phillies. The San Diego Padres would play host to the Cincinnati Reds. 6-2 would be the final score. With the win, the Padres are 16-18. After the loss, the Reds are 16-15. Aniel de Los Santos is 1-1 after the win, while Fernando Cruz suffered the loss. He's 1-2. The New York Yankees took on the Baltimore Orioles, shutting out Baltimore. 2-0 would be the final score, improving the record to 20-12. And despite the loss, the Orioles are 19-11. Luis Gill is 2-1 after the victory, while Corbin Burns is 3-1 after the loss. Clay Holmes would get his 10th save for the Pinstripes. The Miami Marlins are playing host to the Colorado Rockies. Both of these teams are struggling to say the least. The Marlins would win this contest. 4-1 would be the final score. With that, they've got their 8th win of the season. They're 8-24. After the loss, the Rockies are 7-23. Rodri Munoz is 1-0 as a starter, while Dakota Hudson is still winless. He's 0-5. Anthony Maldonado got his first save for the Marlins. Chicago Cubs are taking on the New York Mets. A very low-scoring affair, just one run to speak of. 1-0 would be the final score. The Cubs have now improved to 19-12. After the loss, the Mets are 15-15. Shoto Imanaga is 5-0 as a starter, while Jose Budo, I believe, is 0-2. Hackner Neris got his 5th save for the Cubs. The Boston Red Sox are playing host to the San Francisco Giants, winning this contest 6-2, improving the record to 18-13, while the Giants have dropped to 14-17. Cutter Crawford is 2-1 after the win, while Dalton Jeffries suffered the loss. He's 0-2 on the season. The Texas Rangers played host to the Washington Nationals. 1 run to report in this one. 1-0 would be the final score. With the win, the Nationals are back to 500 with a 15-15 record. After the loss, the Rangers are 16-15. Trevor Williams got his third win. He's 3-0 on the season. Andrew Heaney is 0-3 after the loss. And Kyle Finnegan will get his 10th save for the Nationals. The Houston Astros are playing host to the Cleveland Guardians. This would be a close contest. 3-2 would be the final score. With the victory, the Guardians are now 20-10, while the Houston Astros have the complete opposite record. They have 10 wins and 20 losses. Cade Smith is 1-0 after the win. Sean Dubin is 0-1, while Emmanuel Clace got his 9th save for the Guardians. And the last matchup took place in Arizona, as the Diamondbacks were playing host to the LA Dodgers. LA would shut out Arizona 8-0 would be the final score. With that, they were 20-13. After the loss, the Diamondbacks are 14-18. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is 3-1 after this game, and Jordan Montgomery suffered the loss. He's 1-2. Alrighty, that takes care of Monday's action from the Major League Baseball season. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, please feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, take care.